you're the energy guy, always have been. Is it harder, I guess, to bring the energy when you have to draw it from yourself? There's no fans around.
Nah, actually, that makes it fun. It's just from our first game, I had guys like, man, I needed that. So it kind of gives me, because that's who I am anyway. When we have fans, obviously guys can draw from fans plus me. Cause I'm always saying something, always talking, and when guys make plays, the energy just it's a different sense on the sideline, and I mean just not having all that going all at one time with fans and everything. It's just we got to draw from somewhere. So if I want to put it on my shoulders, and I'll do it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Next question's from Brooke Kirchhoffer.
Craig, do you notice any similarities in Aaron Jones and Alvin Kamara's play? And also, how do you prepare for a running back like Jones?
Oh man, he's a special talent, to be honest. I was just watching him on tape. He hits the hole hard and he runs hard. The similarity between him and AK, man, like they're smaller backs, right? Theoretically, but they run super hard. Like they trust their skill set, they trust their feet, and when they see a hole, they hit it. And having a back like that, you just got to ball him up, give him stop his feet, and just get in front of him and tackle.
Next question's from Mike Triplett.
Craig, where does that part of your personality and providing the energy and being the hype guy come from? Was that something you added to your repertoire as your NFL career went on, or this is what people would say about you on your high school and college teams?
Man, high school, college, little league, man, you are who you are, right? And I mean, guys, especially in the NFL, but your college, your high school, like they can see through fake energy, So I mean, as long as you're the same guy every day, then it's genuine, But I mean, this has just been me. This is how I am throughout life. This is how I am with my kids. This is how I am with my wife. It's the same. So I just go through life enjoying every day.
So when the pandemic hit and you realized there were going to be games without fans, were you like, oh, this is it? I'm getting the call here.
Actually, when the pandemic hit, that was the last thing I thought about, to be honest. Pandemic hit, it was more so, taking care of my family, spending time with my family. Because as an NFL player, like we don't get a lot of time with our families like that, especially in the offseason. Our offseasons are usually, us in New Orleans, we're in playoffs most times. So we're getting done January, hopefully February, and then we're back here in April, for workout. So to spend that time with my family, that's more so when the pandemic hit, was more like, making sure my family was okay and, getting to spend more time with them. So that was, when that hit was like my main priority.
Next one's from Amos Morale.
Yeah, the special team, just particularly on the kick coverage side of it, seems to really be clicking. That you guys were able to so sharp out of the gate, and you didn't really have the same kind of live reps and preparation.
Yeah, preparation for us, man. Coach Riz, Coach Field, man, they do a great job of just preparing us, right? So all through training camp, yeah, we might not have live reps, might not have had preseason, but we understood coverage lanes. We understood who's getting out first, right? So we understood just the small little details that we're focused on for the season. So when it's time for us to play, we're not worried about details. We're just worried about doing our job.
Next one's from Amy Just.
Yeah, Craig, with y'all announcing as a team that you're dedicating this season to uplifting Black women and telling their stories, and that the catalyst for that, as DeMario and Teron said, was Breonna Taylor. With the grand jury verdict coming out yesterday, how hard was that news to hear?
Man, I'll be honest. I gotta keep my thoughts to myself. But it was tough. It was tough. It comes a point in time where, maybe you want to hear something different, but when it comes out, it's just tough to hear, But at the same time, yeah, I'm done with that one.
That's all right. Thank you.
Next question's from Brett Martell.
Hey, Craig, a little lighter topic here. Sean had mentioned this morning that it's been so quiet in the stadiums. You can kind of hear certain individuals throughout the game. And with the plan to kind of let families in, he'd even mentioned it reminds him of like youth games when you can hear someone's mom yelling the whole time.
Yeah.
So with the plan to let family in, do you think it's actually possible that some of you guys might hear a parent's voice during an NFL game? How strange would that be? And when would have been the last time any of you guys would have heard something like that?
Nah, I mean that's cool, right? So little league, high school, that's the purest level of football. You know, you're playing for your brothers, you're playing for your family in the stands, and I mean, you know, you can see your family in the stands at most high schools, and so just to be able to, you know, maybe hear your mom or hear your dad or brother or maybe kids for some of us, you know, like that's always going to be a special moment, you know, that you'll be able to have for the rest of your life. So that'll be something cool. But I haven't heard my mom. My mom was a get 'em guy. Like anytime the other team was on offense, it was get 'em. Like every play, you know. So I could always hear my mama.